Every successful business starts with a vision, but growth takes the right partner. From humble beginnings to remarkable expansion, Modern Group of Industries has continued to scale, innovate, and create impact with the support of KCB Bank Uganda. Today, we spotlight a story of the true power of partnership for people, for better.
When I first went to Burundi in 2022 and stood on that land, it was hard for most people to imagine what could come out of it. To many people, it was just an empty land. But for me, I could already see the factory. I could see trucks moving in and out. I could see people getting jobs. So we started back in 2017 with one plant, which is Modern Distillers in Jeru. Then first plant was in 2017, and then we started with Modern Gas, Modern Aluminium, Modern Fertilizer, Modern Distiller, Modern Tiles. Then we started with Kidera Sugar. The ground baking we did, and then we did Kaligo Sugar and then Kasanda Sugar. So all in all, we have total 10 industries. See, particularly why I chose Burundi region was, it was a very backward region. Yet being close to the biggest industrial site in the country, which is Chinja, so just about 100 kilometers from here. But when I was just driving down past Kamoli, there was really nothing. 40 kilometers I kept driving, and then when I saw a lake around, and I saw there is no agriculture which is being done, and all the farmers' community is very poor. So to uplift the economically weaker section in that region, and also the farmers, basically, the farmers were not really doing anything much with their land. Yet there was a good grain, and yet there was so much of water around with the Lake Kyoga. We have gone planting more than, I think, 100,000 acres of land. We have taken over about 34,000 farmers on board with us in past 4 years. Outdoor farmers, yes. So automatically now I'm seeing so much has changed after we came in the region. Earlier we were doing this plant as 3,500 TCD, but when KCB came in with 18.5 million funding, so we did not see KCB just as a bank, but we saw them as a long-term partner with us, wherein they saw my vision, what we are looking actually at doing it. Then we scaled up to 7,500. When the KCB gave us the 18.5 million funding to us, it automatically gave funding, it gave confidence to all our suppliers and the partners in the supply chain. So you have own estates now, sugar, then bagasse which generates power, and then molasses is a byproduct of sugar, so which generates ethanol. So ethanol basically, just not the distillery, apart from the ethanol, when you create ethanol, it goes for blending into the fuel, and also during the process of ethanol, we produce CO2 gas. So CO2 we produce and we supply to the Coca-Cola, Pepsi, Nile breweries. So even that's what you used to release in the air. You get a carbon credits, and also at the same time, you are getting carbon dioxide gas and producing it here. And we are exporting to Kenya, Tanzania. So basically we have made Uganda as an export powerhouse. From a net importer, now it has become a net exporter. Over the past 10 years since we have come into the country, you know, it's a great feeling, you know, since the childhood. Not only me, but as my family, and we all wanted to do a sugar plant, and this is being a first greenfield sugar plant. It was a completely different feeling, you know, when you start from a construction phase and then you get into a lot of challenges, and after overcoming all those challenges, and then finally you get into production and seeing that sugar out, you know, it basically gives a lot of emotional and also a lot of confidence in the whole group. And you know, some things which cannot be expressed in words. So it is a completely different feeling, and seeing getting into production, everyone around the Burundi district, all the farmers, all the communities, everyone is so happy about it. You know, what we commit, we deliver. So, with the overdraft facility with KCB Bank, how it has helped us is because we were doing all the construction, whatever we had invested all in the construction. And then we needed to pay to the farmers. First thing, because we have to start getting the raw material. We even have to have a stocks of the sugar. So with that overdraft facility, we are able to continue our production and also scale up the operations and also maintain our minimum stocks all across the region. KCB is a natural partner for us. And over the past 4 years, and one of the main reasons we could acquire Kasanda sugar, we could build Kidera sugar at this scale. And earlier it was 3.5, then we reached to 7.5. And also we are going to put up a new distillery. And just we are not restricting ourselves only into Uganda, but also we are going into all over East Africa, wherein KCB Bank is our natural partner now. So I think because when they stand for people, I said they stand for their partners. So I'm their partner actually, and they're my partners. So because of them, we are able to navigate into the huge scale of operations. So when we do a whole huge scale of operation, it is impacting all the economies around. It's just not better, it's just for the best. Yes.